The National Basketball Association. This league has been filled with some great coaches, great teams, and great players. But today in 2K23, our mission is one thing and one thing only. Out of all the players in NBA history, our goal is to try and find the best starting five and win an NBA championship. So obviously, when we're team building here, there are a few important things. Number one, our players have to like each other. The next thing is, in this modern era of basketball, we absolutely need shooters. And the third component is that most of our players will have to be black, or else we're gonna lose, let's be real. Now, as you guys can see here, we have an empty team and a whole lot of point guards to choose from. Now, depending on the type of team we want, obviously Magic Johnson may be the best option. I'm gonna use a 6'10" point guard that could really do it all. John Stockton will be a great choice for our team, as he's gonna distribute and make sure that everyone gets the rock. But there's a major problem. He's white. But now I think you all know who we're probably gonna pick, and that is going to be Wardell Stephen Curry. He's a 97 overall, and if you guys remember, one of the things I said we needed was shooting. Not that kind of shooting, Gilbert Arenas.
Everybody on the internet.
Anyways, I think Curry is going to be the perfect point guard for this squad. He's not selfish either. He knows how to play his role on a team, which is going to be huge considering our shooting guard we're going to pick is known for being a little selfish. Welcome to the team, motherfucker. I think it is obvious that we would pick Michael Jordan here just because he's the greatest player of all time, and there's no denying that. Now, our small forward position, though, that could get a little interesting. We got the pick of guys like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Scottie Pippen, but the guy that I'm going to pick is going to add a little bit more shooting. Larry fucking Bird. Now, yes, I do know he's white, but Larry actually has a big dick. You could tell he has a big dick by some of the massive nuts that it takes to shoot and make some of the shots that he did in his career. And remember, we're trying to build a team that meshes and has the clutch gene. So far, I think all three of these guys fit that criteria. But now we're onto the power forward position, and once again, it does not get any easier. Kevin Garnett is the highest rated power forward in the game. Right behind him is Tim Duncan, Karl Malone. Even a guy like Dirk Nowitzki would fit our team. And really, this came down to two players for me. While Kevin Garnett would be an excellent option for our team, I just feel like him and Michael Jordan would get in too many scraps on who has the baldest fucking head. So with that being said, we're going with Tim Duncan. In my opinion, Tim Duncan's the greatest power forward of all time anyways, and he obviously has championship pedigree. I think he'll be able to bring that Spurs culture to this team full of alphas. But sadly, ladies and gentlemen, we are now on to our final position, which is going to be the center position. Highest rated centers in NBA 2K are Bill Russell and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They also got guys like Hakeem Olajuwon. But any day that you deny the chance to have Shaquille O'Neal, especially when it's prime Shaquille O'Neal, you are doing the world a disservice. So this is it. This is our squad. The rest of the team has been filled out by AI generated players, including none other than Dick Johnson. But now we're in my NBA, and we're going to try and go 82-0 and win a title. Our team does not actually come in at the top of the power rankings, though, as we are near the bottom all the way at the 28th spot. Obviously, our starting five is the best, but it has to be because of the rest of these stupid motherfuckers. The interesting part about this, though, is our five going to be able to carry them? Our first game's against the Atlanta Hawks, and we beat them pretty handily, 128-115. This is a fucking shock, but our leading scorer was actually Tim Duncan. 40 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks. Larry Bird almost had a triple-double, 24, 10, and 9. However, as a team, we did only make 9 threes. I think this could be a big issue in this modern era of basketball. Who knows how it's going to play out? Okay, so right off the bat, actually, within the first 2 weeks, we already have 2 losses. One of them being to the mediocre Utah Jazz, and the other to the always overrated Los Angeles Clippers. We lost both games by 9 points, and in the Utah Jazz game, once again, we only made 8 3-pointers as a team, and in the Clippers game, we only made 7 3-pointers as a team, while the Clippers made 18. I'm telling you guys right now, this is going to be an issue. We're here at the All-Star draft, though. Tim Duncan's an All-Star captain, and all the members of our starting five are on an all-star team. That's an NBA record and has never been done, so we're off to a good start there. However, in terms of wins and losses, we're honestly behind where I thought we would be. Now, our record is 51-7, but when you have the greatest starting five ever, you'd think that that would be good for undefeated. Clearly, I have been wrong. It's probably because of this motherfucker, Dick Johnson. 1.1 points per game. Probably not the only thing that's 1.1, is it? Let's go ahead and have some fun now, though. Larry Bird is in the 3-point contest. Let's see how this motherfucker slings it. This dude has literally missed all 3 shots on his first. Oh my God, he's not going to make a single one. He made 1 shot on his first rack. Clearly, I did a miserable job in picking our shooter. Oh my God, this guy can't make a shot. Finishes with only 18. Definitely not good enough to advance. None of our guys are in the dunk contest. I mean, why would prime Michael Jordan be in a dunk contest? That'd just be stupid, wouldn't it? Let's get to the end of the year now so we can see how this all shakes out. All right, so surprise to nobody, Luka Doncic wins the MVP. Ben Simmons wins 6th Man of the Year. That'd be cool to see. Shaquille O'Neal of our team, though, does end up winning Defensive Player of the Year. He averaged 25 points, 14 boards, 2.2 blocks a game. Of all of our starting 5, Tim Duncan is the only player to make All-NBA first team. Larry Bird makes All-NBA second team. And then the third team has Michael Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal on it. That means Steph Curry's the only one to not make an All-NBA team. Leading our team in scoring this year was Shaquille O'Neal at 25.7. He also led our team in rebounds per game. And leading our team in assists was actually Larry Bird. Steph Curry right behind him at 7.8. MJ at 7.8 as well. This led our team to getting the #1 seed with a record of 71-11, just shy of the 72-10 Bulls. And we'll be taking on the Golden State Warriors in the first round. We'll get to see Steph Curry go against, well, Steph Curry. See how it goes. We're going to simulate it game by game. We win game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3, and is this going to be a sweep? It was a clean sweep. Looks like in the final game, Shaq led us in scoring with 40 points, and as a team, we picked up our 3-point shooting abilities. We made 14 of them. Now we're taking on the Dallas Mavericks. We'll see if the MVP of the league, Luka Doncic, who's averaging 38 points, 9 rebounds, and 12 assists in the playoffs, will be able to take us out.
A few moments later.
Nope, they were not. Another sweep. Through the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, MJ's leading us in scoring at 31 a game. Tim Duncan's leading us in rebounding at 15, and Curry's leading us in assists at 9.4. In the conference finals, we'll be taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's a little interesting to me. They got D'Angelo Russell, Pat Connaughton, Anthony Edwards, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Rudy Gobert. I'll take our starting 5, but what do I know? Let's simulate it. Houston wins game 1. Houston wins game 2. And it looks like we're going to get another clean sweep. We are 12-0 in these playoffs so far. Tim Duncan won Western Conference Finals MVP. In that series, he averaged 23 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists. And at this point in the season, every player on our team except Stephen Curry is a 99 overall. And at this point in the season, every player in our starting 5 except Stephen Curry is a 99 overall. I'd love to see that. And now we're going to be taking on the Boston Celtics in the NBA Finals. Another choke on the way from these two at the hands of Wardell, Stephen Curry. Let's see how it goes though. Game 1 goes to the Rockets. Game 2 goes to the Rockets. Game 3 goes to the Rockets. And yep, just like that, the Houston Rockets have won the championship. Larry Bird wins Finals MVP, averaging 24.7 rebounds and 13.5 assists, 4 steals. The white boy ended up being our best player. What do you know? It was a clean sweep, 4-0. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, but most importantly, turn on post notifications. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm the coming attraction.